All right, so our next example is giving us a table that shows the median home prices in California for the given year. So we have to find our line of best fit. So again, that's just our linear regression or our prediction equation. And then we need to state our R value and predict the value of a home in 2005. Now, we should also notice that there's an extra piece to our directions this time. This says let x equal the number of years since 1940. So that's actually telling us that we want this to be 0. So instead of using this as our x value, we're going to use 0 here. And then 1950 is 10 years away from that, so this is really the same as 10. This would be 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And then if we actually want to do this one right away while we're thinking about it, 2005 is going to be 65 years away from 1940. So in parentheses, I'm going to put 65 because that's the x value that we're really going to want to use when we make that prediction. So now we want to enter in our information. So if we go to our home screen, we're just going to click second mode. And then we need to enter in our data. So we're going to go to stat. And then we want to edit, so we're going to press enter. Since we already have information, we're going to clear that. So we arrow up, clear, enter. Arrow over so that L1 is highlighted, clear, enter. And then we're going to type in our new information. So remember, x values go into list 1, y values go into list 2. And the top part of your table should always be your x's. And again, we're entering in the ones in green. So 0, enter, 10, enter, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And then we're going to arrow over, enter in the y values. So 36, 700, 57900, 74, 400. 88, 700, 167, 300, and let's see, 249, 800, and the last one, 2011, 500. All right, so we have all our information entered. So we want to do our prediction equation. So for this one, we really don't need to worry about doing any graphing. So I'm going to press the stat button. I'm going to arrow over to calc. And I'm going to go down and select my linear regression, and then press enter. We're going to just keep pressing enter through the screen. So enter, 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 enter. And then we're substituting. So again, this gives us our equation in slope-intercept form. So we're going to round A to 3 decimal places, round B to 3 decimal places, and write our equation. So y equals 3,575.357x plus 19,353.571. So that's our equation. Now, and then we need our R value, so that's also on the screen. So R equals, and then we have 0.934. So looking at this, again, R value is pretty close to 1, and it's close to positive 1, so this means that we have a strong positive correlation. Positive. And then to do our prediction, again, we can graph it using y equals. Or if we want, we can just substitute 65 in for x. So again, if we do that, it's going to be y equals 3,575.357 times 65 plus 19,353.571. So I can type that right into my calculator. So to do that, we have to go to our home screen. So we're just going to press clear to get rid of that stuff. And then we can type in everything but that y. So 3,575.357, and we can either use our times button or you can use the parentheses right here. And 65 plus 19,353.571. Enter. So our prediction when we simplify this looks like 251,751. And since these were rounded to the nearest whole number, that's what we should do for our answer. So this should actually be, if we round to our nearest ones place, this should be a 2 here. And we're talking money, so we need to use dollars for the label.